Well, hello everyone. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. As you can see, Nikki is out this week. He is off traveling and living his wonderful life on the road here. So Darren, I asked Darren back on the show,
Yep.
and we're going to be talking about some fun things. A little bit about the Cline or Cline plugin, local LLMs. Doing some vibe coding per se, and kind of seeing what we can all do to like vibe code an app up. We have a special new guest crew member to announce as well.
It's exciting.
Not really new, but new in real life.
Yeah.
Born out of AI into reality. And maybe we're gonna make an application today. Maybe we're gonna push it to Cloud Foundry. I have no idea, but it's gonna be fun, and
it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. And we thought it might be a better way to recover from our part 2 episode of Tanzu Platform 10.2 last week that had let's just say some significant technical difficulties if you watched the live stream last week. I tried to attempt to clean up some of that this morning. We'll keep on editing that in YouTube for the post viewers. So thanks for all who watched last week. We'll get it cleaned up. It'll be easy to clean up the audio for sure to get that published, but it's going to take a little bit of a massaging to recover that. But we're going to go on.
Last week was a bit of an experience. There were multiple points where I was hosting the CF Weekly by myself. I may have the bald thing going, but I'm not Nikki Pike. I don't have near the just legendary goatee beard that he's got going on.
Yeah. And then get a shout out to Keith as well. He's watching and getting ready for I think a pretty nice vacation coming up here too. So I wish you well. Stay tuned while you're out. We'll have some great shows you can watch from and escape from reality if needed. But anyway, so we can get into it and then just kind of go from here. And if you're listening to the podcast version, this is probably going to be a heavy video show. Mm-hmm. So I would recommend also checking out the recording, assuming this actually happens. So let's go from there. Right. Let me get my screen going here.
Yep. Yeah. So I mean, I told Nick going into this, I'm like, this will actually be a new one for me because I've not seen Cline or C-Line in action. Mm-hmm. And so, the collaborative AI coder. Let's do this.
All right, let's see if I can get my screen going here. Waiting. All right, it's there. I got some inception going on, so I'm going to move my StreamYard over here. Yeah, another weird behavior from the StreamYard. It changed how screen sharing has changed slightly recently. Also, I guess props to them. I logged into StreamYard this morning. There's 10 new features that was announced, so more features to enjoy. So to speak here. So all right, we're gonna focus on the C-Line here today. So Cline or C-Line, I've heard it said different ways, but it's one of the kind of go-to VS Code plugins that will kind of give you like this kind of cursor like or windsurf like experience, but it's all like local on your machine, and you don't have to like pay a monthly bill for it, which is kind of nice, right?
Yep.
Because some of the, here, I guess while I'm doing this, I'll bring up the actual, this is their webpage. Give them props to that. And they got some cool, image going on there. But yeah, it's a VS Code plugin. I think you can also do it on other code editors as well, but I use VS Code. So, it's great at doing some of this tooling stuff. You can wire up NCP servers and, do tasks and things like that. What's great, it's an open source plugin. So that's nice. And additionally, it can use local LLMs. It's usable in a full air gap scenario, right? So a lot of our customers, using Tanzu Platform, especially some of the Gen AI workloads, they don't have the ability to use some of these tools because of enterprise security, and even furthermore, when we're talking about the intellectual property of code, that may be some core businesses that like, that is like your code base is like the reason why you exist, so to speak. And you may or may not want to actually send your code base to some of these, remote AI servers or AI companies, because, who knows if that code gets leaked out, what
Right.
will happen, right?
Right. Well, I mean, and so many companies today, they've got, internal policies and rules against using code editor or AI code editors and
Mhm,
the collaborative AI coding, just because, hey, you don't want to take your source code and put it out there on the
mhm,
internet. It was actually interesting. I saw Elon Musk posted I don't know what you call them anymore, tweet post on X
mhm,
yesterday about just how so many companies are using Cursor, and it turns out, I guess, a lot of the coders inside of the X team now are actually dropping their source code right into Grok, and Grok
mhm,
4 is actually helping address and fix some of their source code. And so it was very interesting. I was
mhm,
like, what a great way to market, your solution,
mhm.
in helping, and with assisted coding.
Yeah. Yeah. So just to give a quick plug in here to where we are. So I'm going to be in VS Code today. I'm going to be talking to a model that we deployed on the Gen AI tile. I'll drill into that space here quickly. Uh, which foundation? I may be using one of my other foundations. Let's see
Yep.
here.
And you may want to
I,
zoom in just a bit.
yeah, yeah. Uh, this may be on my test foundation, but I will just kind of give you a flow here of what I did. Let's see here. Maybe it's in here. Services. Okay. So this may not be the actual, because I have a test foundation too, and I think I'm actually in the test foundation, but this is a good enough explanation essentially here. Um, so anyway, I have all these services of these models deployed and bound, um, and then essentially I'll show that here too, where no, there's no service keys, but I'll just make a service key and trash it because I'm going to have to anyway, because I don't want to, give out the API key for the internet. So I'll just do that really quickly here. I'll show you the process. I've already plumbed this up into my VS, my Cline install. So, that being said, so I'm gonna just go ahead and make a new server. So this is just kind of showing the flow. So like first you need a large language model of some sort to use, and we're gonna use that here, and get that from Tanzu Platform. So I'm going to use I have the Qwen3 model. So it's really the Qwen3 30 billion with the active 3 billion parameter models. And it's got a 40K context window. So I should probably set that to something else too in my Qwen, but in my Cline, but we'll see here. So I'm just going to go click this and select that. What I want this because Qwen's really good at these agentic tasks, let's say. Um, and it's on a really fast GPU. So those are two winning combinations here. So we're gonna CF weekly. So I made a service, and typically this is bound to an application running on CF.
Right.
But what I really want to do is I want to make that used externally off the platform. So not only can you use these models and these services that we provide within apps on CF and have that nice binding experience and everything, you can go ahead and create a service key and then have that be like in one of these VS Code editors or plugins, and kind of go from there. So we'll go ahead and create a new key. I'm just going to call it VS Code. I'm going to delete it immediately. And I'll leave it up on the screen for a little bit here, but essentially that's going to create. And then I can go into the service key credentials once that's created. And I've got everything I need. So I can get an API base. So that's when that's what we use to plug into these code editors. They're looking for like an open AI compatible API format to bind to. You get an API key, and you kind of get you can get a model name as well. So those are all kind of key things that you'll want to use, so to speak, going forward here. So very simple. Just create a service key. You can do it in the CFCLI if you'd like. I'm just using the GUI here in Apps Manager just because I like to click things here. So nothing too crazy here. I'm going to go ahead and delete that because this is my forward-facing public foundation. So that key would actually work if you grab that for all 10 seconds it existed. So all right, that's all we really need to do with the Tanzu platform. It's running behind the scenes. It's it's chugging along. Everything's happy, right? So Now, if we go over to where we want to go, let's go. I'm going to get rid of this for now. And I don't need this. I might need a... Okay, so I have my Cline. It looks like this little robot thing. I'll zoom in here. And you can ask it questions and it can do stuff for you. But if we look in the settings here, I think, yeah, so it will blank out my API key. But this is actually my test foundation. So I have a lot of my colleagues using my production foundation, but I'm using my test foundation for this. That's good. So I have all access to my own GPU, and it would be great for this demo. So I went ahead and pasted that key in the URL. Select just a base URL. You select the OpenAI compatible API provider. There's many different providers, and we'll go from there. I've got that model ID ready to go. Hey, Chris, thanks for watching. And there's some additional model configuration you can configure. This context window, I actually realized I probably had it set too high. So if we have to, we could probably trim it down. There's actually only a 40,000 context on this Qwen model, 40,000K. And then I did enable the RN message format because this is a reasoning model. So that Cline like that, right? And one other thing too to note, that if you are deploying this with the AI tile today, there is a flag in the advanced parameters or advanced configuration that you want to disable the strict AI server mode, because there's some messages and things that you could have strict where everyone strives to create an open AI compatible API, but everybody's implementation is a little different, and there's some logic in there to help prevent potentially bad requests or just requests that the underlying models don't support. If you want to do this, you can just disable that. It's not a really big deal. It's just kind of a feature flag that you can enable or disable. So just call that out. That is necessary to make this connection work. So my client's ready to go. I have the same for the plan and act mode. If you just wanted to plan it all out and not have it do anything, that's cool too. But I'm lazy, so I'm gonna have it do stuff, hopefully, right? And then one more thing, I'm gonna take this is probably gonna be where we're gonna be sourcing the. I need to do a side by side here, where we can source the thumbnail for this YouTube video to really drive adoption of Cloud Foundry Weekly here. Let's see. So we're, if you've seen some of our other shows, Nikki and I kind of went on a diatribe about this Captain Whiskerpaws. Going to be our mascot for CF Weekly, I think, going forward. And we had the Open Web UI and previous episodes write some long, fun stories about, Captain Whiskerpaws and sailing the high seas for Cloud Foundry, and I don't know, there's just a bunch of shenanigans, right? But however, my family did recently adopt a new kitten. I'm calling the kitten Captain Whiskerpaws. The rest of the family calls it Shadow. The Captain Whiskerpaws is not really fully adopted yet, but
far more superior. More superior name.
So, yes, or maybe his short name is Shadow, or his full name is Captain Shadow Whiskerpaws. I don't know. It is quite a long name to say in short, but we got some images here. Hopefully, we're loading there. If you can see my screen. Yeah, adorable. Yeah, so hopefully this is really helping the YouTube views here. We'll get some code and cats and kittens. So got some images of Captain Whiskerpaws. So my thought was saying, hey, let's vibe code a website about Cloud Foundry Weekly and Captain Whiskerpaws, and kind of go from there. And not easy to get an image of this cat still. So this is all kind of in motion, because it's you hear the chaos monkey theory of chaos engineering. We have a chaos kitten in the house right now. That's for sure.
Yeah, we have a chaos puppy in ours, so I totally understand.
Yeah, boom, just light speed everywhere. So not easy to get Captain Whiskerpaws to chill out for a bit. But anyway, lo and behold, let's get into it now. So I have a prompt that it appeared to work earlier. So, we'll see if it still works. And then I'm going to load that here. So if we can, I'll zoom in here. I need help creating a modern website that deploys on Cloud Foundry. I want to theme the website about the Cloud Foundry Weekly mascot, Captain Whiskerpulse. Images of Captain Whiskerpulse are in this directory, so I made a new directory. I've copied and pasted those images there. I think they're here in the Explorer. So yeah, Captain Whiskerpulse 123
Yep.
PNG, right. And then yeah, YOLO, right? And we'll hit go, right, and see what happens. And
YOLO is the way we roll on CF Weekly.
Yeah.
So
yeah, let me zoom out a little because it's like kind of scrunched up. Maybe if I like go out here. All right, so it's like thinking. All right, it's like, hey, I want to. Oh, all right. Oh, wait, okay, it's making stuff. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. Oh, what is that? So okay, so it's thinking and reasoning. It already solved the 3 files. I want to might be a responsive design, so I'm gonna add some basic CSS, modern framework. Oh, it's Bootstrap. I'm not sure what's happening right now, but that's cool. I've seen all those words before. All right, so it's creating index.html, some style, yes, yeah, cascading style sheets, JavaScript. Those are all good.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that. Hit save. Okay. All right. So now it made. Wow. Okay. All right. I can see this thing's going so fast. I can't read it. I should put on a slower GPU. Oh, whoa. Okay. Hold on. I gotta zoom out because I can't even. I can't keep up with this thing.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. So can you read this? Let me pull this out.
Yep. No, I'm good.
All right. So. All right, so it made a file. I bet I could like open up a browser and hit that index.html locally. It'd probably work.
Yep.
Okay. Once we install npm an HTTP server. Okay. Did it make any other files? Let's see. So index.html, that should just be like a static file, right? Yeah. Okay, where'd I go? Okay. Let's see. Let's do that. Implement a Cloud Foundry deployment configuration. How about that?
Let's do it.
All right. I don't need
definitely seems like that's the direction we want to go, being that this is CF Weekly.
Oh, so I can't even. All right, let's test it first. It already told me what to do. Like open it in a browser because I was like,
yes. Oh yeah. Okay.
I didn't even see that. Duh. Yeah. Then it was like, or you could like fire up a server and run it. I don't want to do that. Let me get a browser, right? So, all right. So we got some HTML. Did I refresh? I think I have duplicate Captain Whiskerpulse directories. That's a problem. All right, this one is the one. This is the HTML I want.
There you go. Yep.
All right, and then open with Chrome. All right. Oh, okay. All right. Here we go. Bam. All right. This is take one.
Okay.
It's a website. Let's see here.
It is a website.
It used the best image, I think.
It did.
The official one. A brave and adventurous feline ready to explore the world of cloud computing. Features modern design, responsive layout, and interactive elements. Okay. Can you make? How about that? What do we want to see out of this? Maybe let's see. Maybe like a gray background. Or
yeah, I think
kind of basic like front page styling. What is that even called? Let's see.
Yeah, help us out, chat. What would you like to see out of this? I mean, I think.
Add more content. Yeah. All right, so it's working, and I know I can push an HTML file to Cloud Foundry, but yes. I think we maybe need a little bit more content here. So let's add more content sections. Oh, in act mode, Cline will come. Okay, let's see that. I toggled the wrong mode here. I thought it said chill, and I was like, no, it's not. It's not right. Is there a better way to see this? All right. If I drag it all the way out, maybe you can read it better. Oh, okay. All right. So do you want a news, testimonials, contact form, event
Well, I was going to say, if this is a if this is a CF weekly website, then I think an event calendar with some bios may make a lot of sense.
Yeah, we'll do the yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're getting some. It's doing things. So it wants
New.
to edit
Oh, I
those
like
files.
interactive
Oh wow.
elements.
Okay, so it is gonna. What is it gonna do? Okay, so it's okay. So see new changes. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you can do the diff. All right, yeah. Let's go back to the website. Let's do a refresh. Did it? Maybe I'm cached. Maybe I didn't push it. Maybe it didn't do anything.
I was going to say it might not have actually pushed.
Oh no no. Oh, I guess I can. Oh, it opened it for me. That's
With
not a
the
cool thing.
changes or without the changes?
No, it's the same. I don't know if it actually pushed any changes. Let's look at this diff. So like this is where vibe coding comes into play here. You kind of sort of still need to know what's going on. And get granted, we are using a local model. It's not even a huge model, right? I guess a quick caveat or aside or whatever. A lot of these coding tools want to use like Anthropic or some of these other like kind of SaaS models, and that's obviously great if you can use them. But even if you can, like for your own personal gains and things, they can add up pretty quickly, and maybe it's not so not the greatest here if you want to just not spend a bunch of money, because I know some folks here, even past guests of the show, have been using a lot of it, and they've actually consumed quite a amount of tokens. Just doing this and working on projects like hundreds of dollars of tokens per month, if not more. So these are just exploring alternatives here, even locally with your own situation here, because you could run some of these on the Olama locally as well if you obviously don't have a Cloud Foundry at home. But okay, so it looks like it removed that footer section. So I'm not really sure why, but okay. The team has been following the implementation. All right, so ID team. Is there a script.js file? Okay, well, let's see here.
So far, it's primarily just created a basic HTML file for us.
Yes, yeah.
I wonder where
it looks like it removed the circa the circa there was like I had the diff and I deleted it. What did it do? See new changes. So it removed the footer.
Yeah,
it's not really what we want to do. Let's say, so let's add a BIOS, not computer BIOS, a BIOS section about the hosts of Cloud Foundry Weekly. Nikki Pike and Nick Kuhn. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, I'm like, yes, I would like you to modify the existing HTML. So from here, all right, yeah, let's looking some stuff, reading the file. All right, there's a mismatch. Oh yeah, that diff. It's like angry. It's like the diff. Like, I don't know if we properly accepted that last change.
Right.
It was angry about it because you saw it in the diff. It's like, hey, I tried to do. Oh, there we go. Oh wow. All right. Ooh, okay.
Hey, we're adding.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. We got some bio cards. Hey, and the footer's back too. So I don't know what happened. Maybe I like clicked the wrong button because it remembered what it wanted to add, but then it.
Right.
I don't know. I'll hit save. Okay. Just to check if the CSS. Oh, okay. All right, now we'll go back.
Hey, there we go.
Okay. Yeah, we got some. Oh. All right, and it gave a nice. Nikki Pike has a passion of containerization and DevOps, and I specialize in cloud architecture and
Cloud
innovation.
architecture and innovation. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I guess we wanted to do a background. Some kind of like, what is that called? Like a, it's like a, like add what make the background not white. All right. I'm really blank on what that back is. Can we make the background gray and give it some more modern structure? If anyone's listening that has a better way to call, like it's been a while since my like intro to like websites class.
I was gonna say, I think the background is the right framing, but I think the other side of this is like, yeah, when I think of a modern website, obviously everything is going to be centered, not aligned left on the page. And
oh, we're getting a style sheet now. Okay. Yeah, we're getting. Oh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I see.
had an error because the search block didn't. I missed what it said.
I can't read it. Let's okay. Let's learn about what the AI is telling us.
Search block didn't match the actual file content.
Okay. New CSS, and the style CSS has a gray background. Next is to check in the website. Look, I should confirm the background gray, and then probably blah blah blah. Okay. Ooh, new font, box, responsive grid layout for the host BIOS. Okay, so they assume the HTML just like reads the CSS somewhere. Okay, yeah, style.css. href, right? Yeah, so let's see. Oh, here we go. Okay. We're getting there.
Yeah. I don't know that it figured out the gray completely. It looks like it tried to use a blue banner, and then it's like a light gray behind it.
Yeah, I mean, but it's if we do a delta, this is where we started, right?
Yeah, no, it is.
So
it's a step up.
We are progressing. Okay. Okay. What do we want to do here? All right. So Captain Whisker Paws. Maybe we could add a more description about Captain Whisker Paws. I guess we could maybe feed it like a list of the shows. I don't know. We already have a cloudfounderweekly.com website, but anyway.
Right.
So this looks better, right? Maybe we could do images of the. Like what? Yeah, I got images of myself and Nikki of our things. Yeah. So we could do that.
Let's have it add that.
Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, we'll go back to here. I guess I can just like do this. Okay.
Yep.
Another thing to note here. So I've already sent 138,000 prompt tokens and consumed 5.9 thousand, almost 6,000 completion tokens. So again, when you're paying per token, this whole vibe coding thing can be expensive real fast.
It can get expensive in a hurry. Yeah.
Yeah. Think if I actually had like a real code base here, and I was like, analyze these like all these files and applicate. Yeah, it'd be a lot. Okay, so let's see. So we're definitely we have confirmed better. We made more progress. So we've got a style sheet. Interesting. The script.js file. Maybe I think it tried to remove it earlier. There's no script.js file. I don't think so. I think it's like referencing. Oh no, it styled it.
Yeah, but we're still missing the script.js.
Yeah, so we can ask that. Although I don't know if trying to run the JavaScript requires more things here. So maybe okay. Let's see. I'm going to look for some more images to put in this directory.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Copy this over here. I guess it's only using one of the images too. Oops, I locked my screen. That's solid. Not really. Let's make that full screen again. I didn't say run command. Oh no, no.
So Chris chimed in and asked. So he says, usually I just copy paste with ChatGPT or Claude to use the $20 a month plans, but we can't connect those to these IDE tools to do that, right?
Potentially. I well, so this plan that I mean that's maybe like a sticky point there. Like there are plans, right? That you like as Chris mentioned, like copy and paste out of the
Mm-hmm.
like the big providers, but some of that some of the, I it's my understanding that this type of interaction requires like direct API access, and those plans typically don't allow for that directly, or require like you have some really lower limit, or you're only limited to so many of that, and then it kind of that plan expires. So
Mm-hmm.
it's all, I think, dependent on the provider and the model that they implement with. But like I think especially for like OpenAI Chat GPT, like I don't think that plan, like the Chat GPT Pro or whatever, I don't know, whatever it's called these days, I don't think it covers open AI access. Like you have to buy credits, or sorry, tokens via open AI, like for their API access, and that's like another mechanism. And if anyone's watching and that's not the case, let us know. But that's my latest or my most recent understanding. As I did, I for other things and other testing, I do have a open AI account with some credits on it. I think I would be burning through these credits a lot faster though with this methodology than just testing out some simple chat apps and things. So yeah, that's another that's one way to go here. And I think maybe in a more realistic situation, we could have started with an existing code base. Maybe we could have or maybe if we have more time. Although we're already at, I didn't really realize what time it was. We did start a little bit late. We could uh, try another code base. Like I would love to give a modern format, a UI to Spring Music or something. Um,
Right.
Something along those lines. But let's see here. Okay, I don't need to open it. I'll just open it so I can move on with this life.
I was gonna say, and you need to share your screen again too. When you lock your
Oh,
screen, it stops sharing.
okay. Thank you.
Yep.
All right. Entire screen. All right, we'll go back to here. One second here. Oh, we're only live for 34 minutes. Okay, we got more
Yeah,
time.
we're okay.
I'm like, whew, it's almost already 150. Have I been talking into the void for 30 minutes? I didn't realize it. Okay, so we've looked at it. We've confirmed that we have a more modern background. We're getting out of the basic view per se. But how about this? How about we let's just make sure we cover all the bases before we get too fancy. Let's build a deployment path for us for
Mm-hmm.
Cloud Foundry. Show me how to. Can you create? Oh, sorry if my keys are too loud. A Cloud
Okay.
Foundry manifest for this website. Ooh. I think it's close. Definitely don't need the Heroku build pack static. We need to use the static build pack, so we have to swap that out. So let's hit save. I'm gonna have to do some manual steps here. So we have a manifest now. Did I hit save? Did it like? What's wrong?
Yeah, I was gonna say it.
Like it made it, and then it was just like, oh. Let me try again. Maybe it had a little error there. Yeah, save. I hit save, right? I didn't reject it.
You did.
Maybe I.
No, you hit save.
Okay. Well, maybe it just had to like do its thing for a little bit. Okay. All right. Oh, look at that. It's yay. It's wants to push the cloud. Okay. Hold on there, Tiger. I don't know if we're ready for that yet.
Yeah, we need to make some edits.
Yeah. Well, I need to actually target my. I don't know what CF API we're at here. CF API. The fact that this thing just like runs terminal command, like the first time I saw this, my mind was just like blown. I was like, what? I was like, where has the? And then there's also, on a side note, there are like videos of people just doing this with their voice, like they're not even like touching the keyboard. I'm just like, where is society going these days, right? Like one day, right? All right, so
this is where
I guess
we start to worry about being replaced with AI.
CF apps. Okay, this is a fine place to push this. I will allow this. Cap whisker pause. Okay. Whoa. Oh, I guess that works. We'll do that.
Yeah, we just need to fix our build pack.
And the port's wrong. So I wonder if we can get that. I wonder if we can tell it to like not do that. Let's see. I don't know. CF build packs. Now, if I had more time, I would be using. I would have Qwen3 CF MCP client loaded up here, and it would probably already know all about my CF, and it would probably know about like that. I don't have the Heroku build pack loaded, but it's close. It wanted the static file build pack. Oh, I gotta zoom out here. I can't read this. Hold on. So let's do this. We want to use the CF Linux FS4 stack though.
Yeah, FS4 stack.
Yeah. If you saw. So I guess on the side note, this is a TAS 6.0 foundation I'm running out here, so it's not my 10.2 foundation. So if you saw our upgrade session 2 sessions ago, if you didn't, check it out. We got some good notes there. But all right, so update the manifest to use the static file build pack and remove the env port configuration. Config. Let's just do that. Okay.
Not sure we got the memo there.
Oh, it thinks it's still update the okay. API Cline wants to edit. Okay. Let's see if it like loops. Okay, so remove the env. The path is not necessary. All right, so it's struggling a little on this format.
Still using the wrong build pack.
Yeah. Remove support. Okay, so you're close. Oh, it really wants to push. Okay, I'm gonna have it push, but I'm gonna do this. I'm fairly certain if I know my if I know, I'm gonna say it now. I just want to see this happen. I'm gonna clear the terminal here. Oh God, I'm in the wrong. You don't know that. Clear. All right, yeah. What could go wrong? Let's do this. Run. All right, it's CF pushing. The manifest could be totally wrong. Really just wanted to see if this could work. We could build an app, get it loaded into TAS. It's pushing. Starting. I need to learn more about HTML and stuff to tell it what to. Okay, so it pushed. No, it pushed. Why did it errored? It didn't like. It's freaking out. Maybe it timed out on the. So yeah, it's seen all that. Yeah, it's good. No. Oh, now it's angry because it's like, hey, you modified the manifest YAML. Hey, what is going on here? No. It's like, wait a minute, like you changed it on me. No. Oh, okay. I just want to all right. We're gonna let it do. Well, that's interesting. It's a hey, like I didn't think it'd catch that I modified. Oh, okay. No.
Yeah, and it wants to fix it.
We'll see. Maybe it will just accept what I changed it to. Yeah. Okay. Man, it's saying a lot. Okay, hold on. I can't keep up with this. I got to put this on a slower GPU to like. Yeah, oh, so, all right. No. Reject. I'm rejecting that. Okay. Stand down, Cline. I think we're good. CFFs. We're going to cancel the deployment because we've already deployed.
Yep.
So maybe this is where some of the MCP tooling would help out too, because it's doing this off based on its command. Yeah, we're good. Just all right. I don't want the current. Yes, I don't need to see the changes. I made the changes. Thank you though. I appreciate that. CF apps. All right. Cloud Foundry Weekly.
Yep.
This guy. Where's my browser? I have a browser somewhere here. Woo! All over the place. All right. Survey says. All right.
Yeah.
This is running in my Cloud Foundry environment. We are elite coders now, Darren. We know how to make a website and push it to our app. Our I mean, if it wasn't for that manifest little snafu, which was close. It was just running on a little dated here. So I guess my next homework would be to get the CF MCP client loaded in my machine, and go from there. But just this base model and this we got, no, it's not a very robust and fancy website, but
right.
This would have taken me a while. I mean, it kind of looks like a web. I guess I could hit it on my phone, like theoretically.
Yeah.
This link's
live. I mean,
now I'm curious.
I think the other side of it too is like, obviously, to your point that you mentioned earlier, if we fed it more data, it probably would give us a more robust website that had more to it. And certainly if we kind of had a better idea as to what we wanted to ask for from. I thought modern website would give us a little bit more than base HTML and some CSS, but for a local model, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, when this model is running on a GPU, so it's actually it's only a 30 billion parameter model with what's the mixture of experts one from Qwen, so it only has like 3 billion active parameter, 3 billion parameters active. So if you're watching, you're like no idea what I'm talking about, right? So models are rated in terms of billions of parameters or millions or trillions, and the more billions, the more it takes to run it here. So I guess this is my over here. Hold on, I can show you here. So I have 2 copies of this model running, one in prod, one in test. I was using the test model. And all of my other Qwen Lab patrons are using the prod model. But if I zoom in here, come on, let me top. Yeah, so we're using about 19.45 gig of VRAM of 24 gig. So that model, you could you could transfer that over to, let's say, a CPU, and you're going to get, it's going to be slower, but we might actually be able to read it. I don't know. I guess maybe the next thing I might try too is to see if we can get a similar result just on the same model, just on CPUs, because that
CPU instead.
model is obviously slower on CPU, but you know, again, not a lot of people have the GPUs, so um, some more homework too to follow up on. But again, I think this is and here's a request coming in too. You kind of see it. Someone's using this model. I wanted to also bring up here, as I got a lot of active users going on right now. Another benefit of this app platform concept here. Where's my health watch? Because we're using the AI server tile. We're seeing all these requests come through, so I can track all the input output tokens. Let me look at the last 6 hours here. So it's been, Qwen Labs have been pretty busy today. A lot of people have been using, got some people using Devstral, Qwen, lots of nomic embedding going on. So you can see all these requests coming in and out. The token usage. Just imagine the token. So let's go back to where we were. Great website here, by the way. So this whole session, right? We pushed it. We built a very basic app. That's 427,000 prompt tokens, 9,000 completion tokens. I didn't associate a cost with this. So you can in here to track it, but I mean let's just give or take just under 500,000 tokens in this less than 1 hour session so far to make a very simple website. I think next I'm going to try for fun to see what I can do to get the Spring Music like in a fancy some kind of hipster JavaScript framework that I don't know about that looks cool. I don't know. Maybe I don't even know what the hipster JavaScript frameworks are these days. I feel like they change every 6 months, but some kind of cool framework to use to make it like a more modern website per se. Maybe even images for the albums, things of that nature. But yeah, again though, this is just very basic demonstration. But think about all the power, right? Again, I kind of lost my train of thought, but just under 500,000 tokens for less than an hour for us just kind of goofing around, right? Think about a dev or tens or hundreds or thousands of devs working on something like 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, or even if you have like a full like around the world coverage where you have teams everywhere in the world working on your stuff 24/7 basically, like circle the sun globe, so to speak. I think something like this could really drive a lot of consumption, right? And it's kind of cool that we can run this all locally within your four walls. And if you're out there, if you're watching this Cloud Foundry Weekly, you're probably already a Cloud Foundry fan, and you're probably a fan of the Tanzu, so to speak. So if you have that already, this is another great use case. Besides, obviously, all the application use cases we've shown throughout the many shows that we've done on AI this season. But yeah, this is kind of that next level. And I think way back in the day, I used to do a continue.dev demo where it was just like kind of chatty, right? And you can do some similar stuff within OpenWebUI. OpenWebUI is pretty cool now too, where you can say, hey, right, we can do that too, I guess, just to see a comparison.
Well, I think just for the sake of even today's demonstration, like we talked about this a little bit last week and even the week before. So many organizations today are looking for ways. Hey, how do we begin to harness the power of AI and run models inside of our own four walls, like we talked about, and Tanzu Platform, together with also VMware Cloud Foundation and the AI story that's there as part of VMware Private AI. There's lots of different ways to run those models on-prem, but then how do we begin to take those models and make them work for us? And it's more than just obviously building our apps to leverage that, but also in the process of building our apps, how do we use it to potentially help with coding and building those applications? And this is a great kind of option that you could potentially use to do so.
Okay. Yeah. So we're here. I'm making a new chat. Let's see here. So I have a couple of different models here. Let's say, can you create me web page about Captain? Oh, I should give it the same prompt.
I was going to say, I'd be curious to see what it did with the same prompt.
Should we use the same model or a different model? I guess for apples to apples, you probably should use the same, right?
Yeah.
All right, and then I guess I can I give it a file? I'm not really sure. I'm totally guessing here. I used to. I don't know if this is gonna like this. Let's say are attached.
Right.
Because it's not gonna what? Oh, adorable. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this and this too. By the way, that GPU is I switched cut over to prod, so to speak. So we should see my GPU is going. It's going. Other people are using it now too currently, obviously. But a power bill. Let's see. Where's this guy? 272, 274. Yeah. He's going. All right, it's thinking, and that's another thing too. This Qwen model is a thinking model, so something too to call out. It thought for 5 seconds. Oh, here we go. Like it's writing stuff. So this may not be the best. This may just copy paste into this Cloud Foundry. Who knows? We'll see. It's not going to have the ability to like see a push my app. Obviously, that's more where the. But oh yeah, I forgot it does this too. Can it read the? Can it load the
image?
I don't know. I don't know if it's going to have it loaded. Man, it's got a lot. Oh, it's good. Whoa. There.
Yeah.
It's okay. Now it's telling me. Oh, I forgot I gave it Cloud Foundry instructions. It got the build pack a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that ENV 8080 is okay. I don't know. All right, so I mean, even that, man, another open web. Shout out to Open Web UI. It just kind of did that in the thing here. Now it's. Maybe I would definitely say the Cline is probably a better experience here. I mean, it's got 2020.
Right.
It didn't. Right, and I guess too we did give the other one more prompting, but I guess I guess the one shot was better. Well, no, it didn't do. I don't think it had access to load the image, so it was close.
Yeah,
but again,
I'd be curious to see if you prompted it and asked it to add bios to the bottom of it. How it would handle it. More of an apples to apples comparison.
A bio. I guess I could look back the prompt history. Is it there? I can just like copy. Like, do I have that far back? Because it's real chatty in that window.
I was gonna say you might have to scroll for a little while.
14 years, approximately. Or I think because it like buries it in here. Once I. Okay, so there's my one prompt.
Yeah, which I mean that is interesting because the Qwen model that you just queried there, it actually it gave it some styling without you having to ask for it.
Did I hit? Okay, I hit it. I just didn't think I hit it. All right, so it's thinking. And this is a great example too that you can't like. In Kote, we did a while back, but like you kind of got to know what's going on to really be an effective vibe coder.
Yeah,
so to speak. Like, you got to know some things about some things. So if I were a more proficient web developer, I could probably tell it better prompts to say of like, hey, do some stuff, make a website look better, right? Now it's doing some. Okay, now it's already got version 2, so we're gonna have like a go back and go back and forth thing.
Hmm.
I love the so yeah, once the push, you don't have bash access. Sorry. Yeah. Well, again, though, this is where I think the benefit of it writing the files and then reanalyzing it and stuff. That
Right.
this is kind of like, all right, now we can like try to copy paste code bits out of a. This is similar like to the Chat GPT experience, Chris, if you're still watching. And obviously, it's not quite like Chat GPT, but you're gonna get kind of code bits out of here. And I think So here's your CSS. Here's a block to update. This would have been. This would have been add this after the cap and whisker polish section. So I'd be like copying, pasting, and all this jazz. Or I can just have this thing just vibe code it for me, right, and update the files and yell at it when it's doing silly things about the manifest. So with that, I mean, that pretty much, I think we've had a pretty good demonstration here. I didn't drop once this episode, knock on wood. We've been here. StreamYard, thank you for returning to normal. Last week, we were ready to cancel the subscription, I'll be honest. But we'll let that one slide. Hopefully, we'll be a full 5 nines reliability from now on and go from there. But if you're watching, you haven't seen it, you should check out our Slack. We're growing our Slack community, and we'll be doing more things in the Slack. I'm going to find the link to the Slack so that if you're watching, you can join it. I should just have this like saved somewhere. I could vibe code it in a link somewhere. Let's see here. I posted this in one of our social channels, and I was just every now and then I need the link. I just go back to that post because that's how efficient I am. Not very.
Oh, that's an idea.
That's suboptimal, I know. And I'm using the LinkedIn version of this. Finding this post on LinkedIn is not probably the worst, least optimal process here. And if I went to the Twitter page, we'd get into a loop of like the live streaming, I think. This is me. I think this is off screen, but I will unshare my screen so we're not like zoomed in here. But let's remove this for now. There's a link somewhere out there, folks. I'm struggling significantly.
I was just looking to see if I could find it too.
You'll probably beat me to it. They're like, Nick doesn't know how to use a computer, but I do. Right? Yeah, we're like, don't play that. No. Here's the post. Can I copy it? Is this a link? Copy a link address. Is this a link? Is this gonna go? No, that's like a Twitter link. I don't want to redirect. I think this might work though.
Yeah, I was going to say I have the invite link, but it's the LinkedIn version of the link. So
I'm going to put this out here. It may work for y'all, may not. We're Cloud Foundry Weekly at Slack. You could hit any of our social channels and get that as well. But yeah, join the show. Join the Slack. Thanks for watching the show. Thanks to everyone watching still. And then I guess obviously it is, if you've seen the show, it's time for the famous, don't forget to like and subscribe pillow time. You should thumbs up this, comment, leave a review. I don't whatever, do those things. It helps out.
Help the algorithms.
Help all those algorithms. Maybe we'll do some vibe coding to help our YouTube channel better. I don't know. But anyway, thanks for watching. Darren, do you have any closing thoughts? You've been, I think this is your 3rd episode in a row now, right?
Third episode in a row.
Wow.
Yeah. It's been good. This, like we talked about, this one's been a little smoother than the last one. This was as smooth as the first one we did, where we talked all about all the new things that are in 10.2, Tanzu Platform 10.2 for those that don't know what we're talking about. So yeah, no, a lot of good things there, and who knows? Maybe we'll have some more to share on that very soon.
Cool. Yeah, I think we really crushed it on that first episode for sure. So
we did. There was a lot packed into that episode.
Yeah. So you haven't seen that? Check that out. But yeah, I guess with that, without further ado, we should probably close out for the day. Yeah. And now, Darren, You should know how we end the show, right?
I do. I do. You want me to count it down?
Sure. Let's do it.
All right. 3, 2, 1. CF bye.
CF bye.